Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this week's Plan With Me. This is for the week of Valentine's Day and it is from the 13th. Yeah, 13th to the 19th, and I am using this kit from Glam Planner that's called Can I Keep You? It is Casper themed, obviously. Flipping through, this is an older format. I'm just literally gonna end up destashing those because I don't use them. And then the little things, and I do get the Luxe kit, so it does come with like the Uncle's double box, this big box that I never end up using, and then the glitter headers. And I am pairing it with this copper-ish foil bundle. I'm gonna end up foiling all the scripts in copper because I think that it matches well enough, but this is like a weird like burnt gold basically. And this is from Crest Press, obviously. And then the two underlays, and I think this was an oops. I did go over it in my kit lineup, but like if you see this edge here, it's not cut exactly to like the confetti dots, but that's fine, it's not a big deal. And then I am pulling in this bestseller sheets, the neutral bestseller from my shop, because the green and the brown, I thought it was pink, the green and the brown, and then also the grays will match very well. But I am gonna put this base down, and then I will see you in the, well, I'm gonna put the base down, and then I'm gonna do the labels, and then I will like the boxes, and then I'll see you in the day by day.
You never had any patience. It's like a vision you couldn't see clear, and now life's a conversation. You bet it's only one side of love. I hear you saying, you say you like me better all the way, and I swear that I try, but I was so blind. They say your words hurt if you let them stay, so I count my dice. This is my good, and I'm saying, I've been sitting, resting, and drifting. That was all that I had, but no more, said no more. I faced it. My scars won't have ghosts no more. You will never love me like I do. I would try to forget you, but I never do. And when I close my eyes, I'll know that you're never by my side. You will never love me like I do. I would try to forget you, but I never do. And when my voice feels so light, maybe I'll be just alright. Wondering how to make a play all night, looking your way from out of sight, thinking I should ask if you're doing alright. You weren't easy, so hard to ignore. Pull up on your right, ask what you're drinking, ask what you like. Said you look good in the dim bar light, so damn cheesy. Who'd have thought you'd fall for somebody like me? name, I panicked, so out of my league. And your body was so magnetic. Before I knew it, we talked, and I think about you a cocktail. You told me that you've been waiting for somebody like me. Took you out and showed you the city. How'd you let somebody so pretty's what they said to me? Yeah, that's what they said to me. Well, they told me I didn't stand a chance, yeah. Face value, had you at a glance, yeah. But nobody ever asked if you could dance, yeah. Well, only one who did that was somebody like me. When you asked my name, I panicked, so out of my league. And your body was so magnetic. Before I knew it, we talked, and I think about you a cocktail. You told me that you've been waiting for somebody like me. You told me that you've been waiting for somebody like me. You told me that you've been waiting for somebody like me. Somebody like me.
Time. So, not even gonna lie, I kind of struggled with the format, and I don't know why. I guess maybe because like this day had a bunch. This had 12, and then like every other day had 8 things to mark. So that's probably why. But I'm trying to use up a bunch of stickers, so I want to use as many as I can in a day without it being overkill. So anyway, for the month, I have this February script from McPlans. And then for the sidebar, I have this girl that really does not match. And then she's from Stick with Plan Co. And then I Believe in Myself is from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then also from the Coffee Monsters Co. I have this little spaghetti like couple. Let me zoom in more. Sticker and Valentine's Day script from McPlans, which kind of eats the box, but that's fine. And then on Monday, the first thing that I marked was that I did a melting basket. So I've been doing those consistently for 2 whole weeks, but I did mark it with this cauldron warmer that's not in my shop anymore because it's a Halloween item, and then melting basket script that's a custom. And then for work this week, I have this Cat and Casper icon. Also, these boxes are like massively crooked. That's from Papershire. And then work scripts from the foil bundle. I listened to the Bridgerton book. I think it was the first one. Which is called The Duke and I. And I'm now on the 3rd one. The first one was pretty like on par with like Daphne and what's his face's. What is his name? They literally say it in every book since, and I can't think of it. I don't know, her man, the Duke of Hastings. It's pretty on par with their storyline if you've watched like the show, but both of these are from my shop. And the second book, however, was not like season 2. Like, I kind of prefer season 2, Also, I'm on the third book, which is, I'm sure, I don't know if this is gonna spoil it, but it's the Benedict book. And if you've watched the show, you know who Benedict is, and I'm kind of like disappointed that they didn't follow his whole storyline or whatever. I don't know. They just like made up stuff for the show. I'm gonna read like all 8 books, so I guess I'll say like see how it goes. But yeah, anyway, listen to that book and watch Vampire Diaries after that. And this doesn't really cover that. So I'm going to do this little trick that I haven't had to do in 17 years, where I cut this. I'm going to save that and then put it over the sticker. Okay. Watch Vampire Diaries. That's from my shop, as well as the script, and that's in font 6. I took a shower. So I have this girl. I think I'm going to cut off her legs. From Make Plans, and then Shower Time script. From my shop in font 1. I then cooked dinner, and I think I made like sushi roll bowls. So I have this little Asian food variety thing. And a cooked dinner script. I'm pretty sure this is literally the last time I cooked dinner, and it's been over a week. Oops. Then I was in my feelings, which seems to be a theme for Monday. So I have this little Kiss My Girl from Glam Planner, and then Emotionally Unwell script from my shop in font 1. And then lastly, I worked out, and for working out this week, I just have this little Casper. And I think various workout scripts. I think they're mostly from my shop, besides the one from the foil bundle, but that one's from my shop. He's from Papershire. And then on to Tuesday, which was Valentine's Day, so there is no box there. The first thing that I marked is that it was Valentine's Day, so I have this little girl from Stick With The Plan Co. And then Valentine's Day script from my shop, for my holiday scripts. And then my daughter did have a class party. So I have this little guy from the Coffee Monsters Co. for that. And then my son had intramurals after school. So we have the backpack from my shop, and then intramural script from my shop. It's all for it's custom. And then I did mark that it was payday. So this payday script is from the foil bundle, and then these are dollar bills from my shop. And then when I woke up, I had a Valentine from the kids. It was just a little box of chocolates. My husband and youngest went to Target like the week before, or like over the weekend or something. I can't remember. But he picked me out, my son picked me out a box of chocolates to give me on Valentine's Day, so that was sweet. So that's from my shop. And then this. And then they went to school and I worked. So this is going to be the same throughout the week. But while working, I listened to the book. So I have this little, I think that's supposed to be Benedict. Actually, maybe it's Anthony, I don't know. But he's from Once More With Love. And then this listen to audiobook is from my shop in font 5. And my husband got my daughter and I macaroons for Valentine's Day. My daughter's been asking for them. So we got like a big catering pack of them for us, as well as a big pack of sushi. So this little sushi roll is from my shop, as well as the sushi script in font 6. Then I watched Vampire Diaries. It was pretty like low key laid back. We didn't really do much for Valentine's, but both of those are from my shop. And then my daughter asked me a question, and I was like, that's weird. Why wouldn't you ask your dad? He's out in the living room, isn't he? And she's like, no, I don't know where he is. So, because I was in the bedroom probably doing some stickers or something. And he came in and was like, I was trying to make a phone call, but she was like looking for me or whatever. And I was like, well, what were you doing? Or a phone call for what? And he's like, don't worry about it. So then like an hour later, he's like, Carly, which he never calls me Carly. I'm like, don't say that. And he's like, can you get the door? So he ended up ordering me flowers for Valentine's Day. He was just worried because he had ordered me flowers before and they did not show up, even though they said they were delivered and stuff. So that's why he was calling, to make sure that like people are still out delivering, because obviously it's Valentine's Day. It's probably like the biggest holiday for them. But he did get me flowers, so I went down and got them. This little kitties from Sweet It Was Paper, and then from Joe Script is custom for my shop in font 4. Then I marked having some wine with him. So I have this little pig from McPlan's, and then Wine O'Clock Script from my shop in font 5. And then on to Wednesday. This day was like hell. I don't know if it was a stomach bug or what, but like my stomach hurt so bad. Like I was sick. I was in bed like all day. I was in bed all day, not like all day. But the first thing that I marked was that my twins had wellness club. So I have this heart from my shop. It's like heart deco. And the script. And then I did mark that I was sick AF. So I have that little face from one of the shops, and sick AF script from my shop in font 6. So as I was dying in bed, I did watch some King of the Hill, and this TV's from my shop. And then I love King of the Hill. I don't know if anybody else does, but I did take a nap. So I have this pillow from my shop and nap script also from my shop in font 4. And then eventually I started feeling better, so I felt like I could watch something that I could follow. So I watched the Vampire Diaries. This is like the same throughout the whole week. And then I did try playing Crazy 8s it was just with Beth and Lynn this time, because Laurel had prior engagements. She went to go see a movie, but it didn't last that long because it kind of made me feel sick to look at my phone. So I played like 5 games with them maybe, and they go fast. So 5 games sounds like a lot, but it's really not. But these cards are from my shop. And then I was a little emotional because I missed my kids. Being stuck in my bed sucked. So I cried a little. I don't like how she is. Okay. So that's a little Kisma. I'm pretty sure I marked it 3 times this week, and it's always with this Kisma. But this emotional AF script is from my shop in font 4, and then I went to bed early. So I have that bed from my shop. It's a messy bed, and then bed early script in font 3 from my shop. And that's the first half of the week. On to the second half. The first thing that I marked was that my son had, well, no, not my son. I'm so used to saying that. My twins had Lego orders this day. So this building block is from my shop. However, my son did stay home, my youngest, because he had a boo-boo on his foot. So he did not end up going, but Amelia did. And both of these are from my shop. That's in font 4. This is literally on matte paper. It's so old. And then, like, this is where I struggled. If you can't tell, I cut the things. Another one there. I literally ran out of all the little blue little things. But my stomach was still hurting this day, so I do have this little heart band-aid from my shop, and then In Pain from my shop in font 4. Like, I don't know if I ate something bad or not, but it sucked. And then I did do some work. And then listen to my book, of course. So I do have this little Duke. What is his name? Simon. That's his name. His name's Simon. So that's from Once More with Love Again. And then I am that person that's like, if I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna eat something good, so that if my stomach hurts, it was worth it. So I had Wendy's, and both of these are from my shop. And then I watched The Vampire Diaries, which I did watch it. I've literally watched it every day since I started watching it. However, this day I didn't mark it on Friday, just because I didn't have the space and there were other things to mark. And then I did work out this day. So February, I wanted to close my rings every single day this month. I did not on Valentine's Day, and I did not on the day after, obviously, because I was really sick. And then this Sunday, I did not. So I suck, but 3 days is not bad. I haven't weighed myself in forever either. I think after I was sick, which was like a week ago, but I marked that obviously the same way. And then on to Friday. First thing that I marked was that I was working. Yeah, I worked. And I'm actually like really caught up right now. My processing time is less than a week, which is fantastic and exciting. Like, I feel like I went from Black Friday to literally like another sale, so it's going to feel great just having like regular new releases and being able to get stuff out really quick. But I did listen to Bridgerton again, and I know that I was listening to the second book this day, which was, I don't even remember the name of the second book. Oh, okay, it's The Viscount Who Loved Me. And then right now I'm on An Offer from a Gentleman, but that's the same. And then I did do these horrible nails that you see here. It's just gel polish, but I don't know. I want to kind of peel them off and then redo them. However, I have this little gel nail polish from my shop, and then nails done also from my shop in Font 4. And then we went to my sister-in-law's house because she owed my kids a pizza party. So I have this little Winston from Nightingale Paper Co. and then pizza party at Kara's. And there we had pizza. We played Guess Who, but like in a funny way. I won against against Kara, my sister-in-law, but this board game's from my shop. And we had s'mores because they have a fireplace, like a wood burning fireplace, and my husband and brother-in-law roasted s'mores for the kids and I. So this little guy is from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then I did work out once we got back home. So I have that little Casper and workout script again. And then Joe and I had a very good talk about his wax shop. So I have this little conversation bubble, and then with my love script from both are from my shop. On to Saturday. I woke up this day with a bad dream. Like, I cried. So I marked that with a Once More Love Munchkin and Bad Dream script, which is from my shop. It's actually one of like my new releases this current week that I'm filming last week for whoever's watching when this goes live. But yeah, so I woke up and cried, and then my husband and I cuddled after I cried about it to him. And this is from Once More Love, and then this cuddle script's from my shop in font 4. I did go back to sleep, but I didn't mark that. However, I did mark that I did some designing after I woke up. And I have the uncles, which is funny because it's literally like on that day, like on the weekend, from Papershire, to mark that, and then watch Vampire Diaries. I watched Vampire Diaries this night too. I know I said that, but I watched it like after we got back, so I was listening to that book like up until literally the minute we left. But this day I did some laundry, so I do have this pig from McPlans to mark that. And then I worked out again. I'm gonna cut him. And this time I'm just using the script from the foil bundle. And then I listened to the book again. I just finished that one yesterday and then started the third one yesterday as well, but I listened to that while I was diamond painting. So this little icon's from my shop, and then the script is from McPlans. On Sunday, the first thing that I marked is that I slept in. I don't remember what time I slept until, but apparently I need to sleep. And both of those are from my shop. And I was in my feelings, so I have her again, which I'm cutting her more this time. A little crooked, but I have her from Glam Planner, and then Sad AF script from my shop in font 6, and then I marked designing again with the uncles. I'm gonna cut them. And then I did mark that I bought my son sneakers, because his were pretty ratty. We bought them the end of last year because he needed bigger shoes because his feet are big. He's got like men's size feet now, and like they just showed up today too, actually. So he's got red Adidas, like bright red. He had red Vans. His favorite color is red. But this little online shopping icon is from my shop. And then I did mark that I got my period. So, makes sense with me being in my feels like all the time. I have a little pad from my shop. And then Ant Flow script, also from my shop in font 5. And then I marked that I did some filming. So I have this camera from my shop. It's a camcorder. And then film script, also from my shop in font 5. Watched Vampire Diaries. They're both from my shop. That's on like one of the vamp icons. And then we had Taco Bell for dinner. And I had cramps this day too, so I did not work out. I was like, F it, I'm getting bad food. So, both of those are from my shop. And that was my week. I'm going to throw it on my planner and then I will be right back. Here is the finished spread. I actually don't mind like the very subtle difference that there is. Like, this is kind of like a little darker and these are like a little brighter, but that's fine. I'm gonna flip through what's left of the kit. This giant box. These things. Like literally 2 little things. There might be one left on... What page is it? Is it this one? No. Oh, this one. There's nothing left. So, yeah. Definitely used the F out of this kit. Sorry if you can hear my daughter hitting the wall in her room, which is right next to mine. But, yeah. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you next time. Bye.